Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 14th of April, 1973. And the title is Power of the Gathering. One thought. With which thought are all of you sitting? Do all of you have one thought? Just as at that moment all of you had one thought, in the same way, stabilize yourself in the love of one. That is, in order to have a meeting with the one, you have to have the one pure thought of becoming bodiless. What can this one pure thought of everyone in a collective form do? No one should have any other thought. Since all of you are stabilized in one constant stage, tell me, what wonders the power of pure thought of 1 second can perform? Similarly, you have to practice creating one pure thought, that is, having a constant stage in a collective way. Only then will the name of the Shakti army be glorified in the world. When they go onto a battlefield for battling, soldiers in all 4 directions start shooting on the one order at the same time. If they do not surround everyone in all 4 directions on the one order at the same time, they cannot be victorious. In the same way, when on one signal, the spiritual army in a collective form experiences the same thought and the same powerful stage. Or are some stabilized in that stage while some are still busy in just stabilizing themselves, and others are busy in destroying their own obstacles? Would the drum of victory beat as the result of that collective form? The drums of victory will beat when all the thought of everyone are merged in one thought. So do you have such a stage? Will the iron-aged mountain be lifted by the fingers of a constant stage of only a few special souls? Or will it be lifted with everyone's finger? The image that shows one finger of everyone is the symbol of one thought, one direction, and one constant stage of everyone in a collective form. So today, Bap Dada is asking the children when and how they will lift the iron-aged mountain. You have been told how, but when will it be lifted? When you give the order. Are you ever ready in a constant stage? Order will Baba give. The order you will be given is to stabilize yourself in a constant stage in a second. Are you ever ready to put such an order into practice? That second is a second for all time. It should not be that you stabilize yourself for 1 second and then come down again. In order to enlighten non-jnani souls, you have constant pure wishes and benevolent feelings and try to enlighten them. In the same way, do you try to stabilize this divine gathering in a constant stage and also increase the power of the gatherings by using various methods with one another? Do you also make plans through which visions can be received of the image of this divine gathering in their constant stage? As long as the constant stage of this divine gathering is not revealed, the revelation of Bap Dada will not come close. Are you ever ready to such an extent? You have kept the aim of being world emperors, not of being independent kings. You will attain your aim by imbibing the qualifications from now. The responsibility of each Brahmin is not just to make the self constant, but to be cooperative in order to make the entire gathering become stabilized in a constant stage. Do not become happy just because you are all right by yourself. No. If even one bead in a selection or a necklace is different, that necklace does not look beautiful. So too the power of the gathering is the specialty of this godly knowledge. This is the difference between their knowledge of the soul and this godly knowledge. There they do not have the power of the gathering, but here you do. So it is through this specialty of godly knowledge that this time has been remembered in the world throughout the cycle. Where will the establishment of one religion, one kingdom, and one direction take place? The specialty of the Brahmin gathering continues practically in the form of deities. This is why you are asked whether the specialty through which wonders are going to be performed, through which your name is to be glorified, through which revelation is to take place, through which the ordinary alokik forms are to be revealed, is visible in a practical way. Are you ever ready in this specialty? Are you ever ready in the form of gathering? The result of the previous cycle is fixed anyway, but now remove the veil. All the brides are behind a veil. Now let your faith take the practical form. In some cases, the corporeal form becomes a subtle form. To put this into the corporeal form means to reveal the perfect stage. The other day, you were told that transformation has taken place in everyone, but that you now have to reveal the complete transformation. When you speak of yourself, you say, a lot of transformation has taken place, but even then, why do you have to use the words, but even then? Even those words should be finished. Each one has a basic main sanskar, which you call your nature. There shouldn't be the slightest trace of this remaining. At present, by saying this, you free yourself. When anything happens, you say, that was not my intention, but my nature and sanskars are like that. It was not like that. It is called a perfect nature. Each one's own main sanskar, that one is the original sanskar. Only when you transform this will you become perfect. It is easy to transform little mistakes, but the last effort is to transform your main sanskars. Only then will you make the stage in the gathering constant. Now, do you understand? It is easy to do this, is it not? It is easy to copy. Is it easy or difficult to finish your own main sanskars and to copy the sanskars of Bap Dada? When you copy these, they will become real. All of you should be equal to the sanskars of Bap Dada. If each one becomes similar to Bap Dada, then the sanskars of Bap Dada will be visible in each one. So who will be revealed? Bap Dada. It is set on the path of devotion. Wherever I look, I only see you. However, here, wherever people look, whomever they see, they should only see the sanskars of Bap Dada in a practical form. Is this difficult? You find it difficult when you use your own intellect instead of following. You then become trapped in the net of your own sanskars and you ask, how can I free myself? It is only when you are completely trapped that you make effort to come out. This is why it takes time and energy. When you continue to follow, both your time and energy are saved and accumulated. In order to make difficult things easy, what lesson do you have to make firm and thereby attain success in your final effort? That which you were told about just now of following the Father. This is the first lesson. However, it is the first lesson that will bring about the final stage. Therefore, make this lesson firm. Do not forget it. You will then become free from mistakes and constant for all time. Acha, to such intense effort makers, to the elevated souls who always remain constant, to those who follow one direction and have deep love for only one. Namaste. Om Shanti.